This is the fly for today, and it's kind of a new school take on an old school fly, the Babine Special. And this one I like to use ecstasy for my eggs because I find that the trout hold on to them a little longer, and it's certainly going to work with big trout. So here's how we tie it. Okay, here we go. Get a salmon hook in here. And just going to buzz some 8/0 black thread on. And the salmon hook is a size 8. Trim that. So for the marabou, I'm going to use the same feather twice. I'm going to get the marabou off the lower end of it and pinch that. And that's going to be the tail. Don't mind the garbage truck and the pug. So that's going to be the tail of the fly. Get that all together. And just trim that a little bit. And we'll get that down. For the egg part, instead of chenille, I really like this ecstasy. And this is a, it's actually a color called sockeye. So we're going to use that. Pinch that down. And we're going to use 2 turns of that to make the little egg ball in the back. So there's one. Just kind of go over the same spot. There's my second one. And I'm just going to tie that down. And we'll trim that. That all bound down good. Okay. Next, we got just a piece of a orange saddle. Tie that in. Trim that. And we'll wind that in. And we'll tie that down. And trim it. Okay. Back with our ecstasy. The reason I like the ecstasy is I use it a lot on egg patterns for fly fishing down in the south in the spring. And I catch a lot of fish with it. And I think when a fish grabs it, it's soft and mushy, and they really hang on to it. So it kind of changed from some of these salmon fly patterns from chenille to the ecstasy. Okay, so we got our 2 wraps of that. Tie that down hard. give that a trim. And get everything all tied down nice. Just trim this up in the front a little bit. And there. In the ecstasy, you don't always get like a perfect egg ball because it's kind of lumpy, which is okay. Alright, so the last thing is a saddle hackle. You may hear a grumpy pug because I'm watching the dogs and she's decided to come up here. Get that tied in. Get a couple wraps of that in. And we'll tie that down. Trim that off. Pull everything back. Make the head of the fly. And with these, do a whip finish. Do a whip finish. And for this, I like to use black lacquer. Get some of that. I think that makes a much nicer head for these flies. And that's it. It's a really simple egg pattern and it works well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. We put out a new video every week, usually fly tying. Sometimes we have some nice fly fishing videos as well, and every once in a while there's some other outdoor content. So thanks for watching, and as always, we appreciate all the new subscribers. Oh, and if you have any questions, send it in as a comment or send in a message and I get back to everybody.